Você que já iniciou sua coleção de vídeos de sucesso da SIC, como Janela Indiscreta, Jornada nas Estrelas, Top Gun, Ases Indomáveis, tem agora uma novidade. A SIC está lançando um novo pacote de filmes, e às vezes por um preço até menor que um CD. O premiado Golpe de Mestre com Paul Newman e Robert Redford. As voltas com o fino da vigarice nos anos 30. Um dos melhores filmes de ação dirigido por Ridley Scott. O alucinante Chuva Negra. Um policial com Michael Douglas e Andy Garcia. O emocionante e violento O Poderoso Chefão. Oscar de melhor filme e melhor ator para Marlon Brando. E que ainda tem no elenco Al Pacino, James Caan e Diane Keaton. O segundo filme da saga do caçador de aventuras mais festejado do cinema mundial, Indiana Jones e o Templo da Perdição, de Steven Spielberg, com Harrison Ford e Kate Capshaw. A movimentada comédia Um Tira da Pesada, com as aventuras de um policial de Detroit, às voltas com crimes em Beverly Hills. Foi o filme que lançou para a fama o astro Eddie Murphy. Todo o ritmo e a dança de um musical dos tempos modernos, Flashdance. Corra que a polícia vem aí, uma das comédias mais malucas dos autores de Apertem os Cintos, o Piloto Sumiu. O épico Os 10 Mandamentos, o mais grandioso filme bíblico de todos os tempos, que traz a clássica sequência da abertura do Mar Vermelho, com Charlton Heston, Edward G. Robinson, Yul Brynner e Vincent Price. O mais polêmico romance dos últimos anos, Proposta Indecente, dirigido por Adrian Lyne, com Robert Redford e Demi Moore. A fábula do ratinho imigrante no maravilhoso Fievel, um conto americano. Um desenho que encanta e emociona. O assustador e polêmico filme do mestre do suspense, Alfred Hitchcock, Os Pássaros, com Rod Taylor e Tippi Hedren. Arnold Schwarzenegger e Danny DeVito fazem parte da mesma família no divertido Irmãos Gêmeos, de Ivan Reitman. A viagem continua para a nave Enterprise no fantástico Jornada nas Estrelas 2, A Ira de Khan. As diabruras nada convencionais de um garoto problema em O Pestinha, uma comédia para toda a família. E ainda vem mais por aí. Os filmes da SIC têm um preço tão acessível que dá logo vontade de comprar a coleção inteira. Assim, você poderá ter uma programação de um cinema como este em sua própria casa.
I was born in Kyoto. My mother was of Chinese descent. I am known by reputation. My skill is unmatched.
Only been in Japan on business, and I thought you and I could do a little sightseeing.
Sounds nice, but it's impossible.
I've killed 100 men and women, never hesitated.
Before you kill me, let me see your face.
Boy, you're half dead, and you're the only witness to a murder.
Foreigners alive. Bring me his head. Some fool is helping him.
He's the descendant of a great samurai family.
Only I can save you.
It's between him and me!
tonight.
I'm tired of running away.
Now, what we have here, ladies, is a failure to communicate.
The fighting's no longer done in the battlefields, Payne.
Killing is my business, and business is good.
Now all the blood is shed in the halls of Congress.
There gotta be somebody needs some killing.
There's no one left. You killed them all.
Major Benson Winifred Payne needs a job.
Major Payne reporting for duty, sir.
What?
But this isn't what he had in mind.
Hey, ho, yes, sir. What's your name, girly mouth? I have 8 weeks to turn you gaggle of maggots into a well-disciplined cadet unit. Tomorrow, ladies, we gonna start the hard stuff.
The hard stuff?
We gotta get rid of that jerk.
These kids need a minor miracle, but what they've got is a major pain.
Hi, I'm Emily Walburn, the school counselor.
You want Rissa?
You need to be more sensitive.
What's your angle, boy? Did I give you permission to sneeze, Opie?
No, sir.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. What are you laughing at, pig boy?
His methods may be madness,
Right inside.
but now they're learning. No pain, no gain.
Boy's making me soft.
Them boys need you.
Universal Pictures presents
Benson, nobody does the robot anymore.
Guess I gotta dig further into my repertoire.
Damon Wayans,
He's back!
Who's back?
The man who lives in my closet.
He's in there? If he's still in there, he ain't happy.
Major Pain.
Sensitive.
Suntan lotion is good for me.
He was born into privilege
Oh, really, fool? Really?
and stood to inherit a fortune. But for 27-year-old Billy Madison, there's just one problem.
How could I hand over my company to someone who couldn't even get through school?
That's nice.
Billy is not an idiot.
Give me one more chance. I'll prove I can take over. First grade through 12th grade, all over again. And then I get to take over Madison Hotels.
You're on.
I want you all to meet Billy.
You want some more of that? I didn't think so.
Don't you think it's a little pathetic that just because of who your father is, you get to come to school all over again?
Yes, I do.
I heard he's retarded or something.
Good morning, class. So let's all open up our Reading It's Fun books to page 69.
69.
Where's Billy? He's in school, man.
So what's it like being back in school?
I don't know. I kind of feel like an idiot sometimes. Although I am an idiot, so it kind of works out.
Universal Pictures presents
Norman Invasion of England.
1066.
That is correct.
Adam Sandler,
I am the smartest man alive.
Spanish Armada.
1466. 67.
Billy Madison,
1469. 1514. 1981.
God, give me the answer.
Thank you. Thank you. The building of this symphony hall has been a dream of mine for years. And now in closing, I would like to thank my wife, Annie, without whose support I would not be standing here today. You know, as a matter of fact, she wrote this speech for me. I'd be lost without you, Annie.
Are you too tired to drive Delia home?
Ooh, no, I'm not too tired for anything.
Hi, Delia. Did they behave? Oh, like angels, Mrs. Carver.
You take this for me?
I'll wait up for you. Good night.
Guess what day it is? A week from next Thursday.
I know this one. Let me figure this out. Thursday? What kids?
Come on, guess.
It's our 9th wedding anniversary.
Yes! That's right. And I am going to take you to New York City.
Why? What's in New York?
What's in New York? A few days at the Plaza, a couple of Broadway shows, dinner at Rutess.
Yuck.
Yuck?
How can I tell you I'm not even remotely interested?
You never want to go anywhere.
I know, but that's because I'm happiest here with you and the kids.
Adam, chew faster. The bus will be here in a second.
I'm chewing as fast as I can.
Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Cassie, why are you hopping?
Because I'm a frog.
Oh, you're a frog. Well, your daddy was a frog before I married him.
Hey.
Huh?
Ribbit.
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 Cut it out, you guys. The bus is here.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, backpack. One fast.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Get that jacket on.
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh, my God. Bye, dude.
I wish my folks had lived to see them.
Me too.
Morning, Mrs. Carver.
Morning, Pedro. Now this looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry we kept Delia so late last night.
No problem, ma'am. We can always use the money.
Okay.
Morning, Nancy. Hi, Annie. Any calls? They're on your desk.
Karen McCoy called to ask if we have any more Van Wicks. She's partial to his landscapes.
Well, tell Miss McCoy we'll put her on the list, along with the rest of the world.
She's gonna love that.
Hello.
Hi.
No, what's in it?
Our picture. Well, actually, not our picture, because you got cropped out of it.
Well, how do you look?
Like I'm single.
I'm gonna kill you.
So, Mrs. Carver, are you sure you don't want to go to New York?
No, hon, I really don't.
Okay, just checking.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye. What's up? Nothing. Well, actually, you know, I can never get Annie to go anywhere. She likes routine, everything in its place.
I'd be thankful, Michael. Morgan's just the opposite, you know. I've been paying bills for 3 vacations ago. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This came for you.
What is it?
I don't know, but it's marked urgent.
The entrance is around front.
Oh, that's quite all right. I have business with Mrs. Carver. Thank you. Huh? How are you?
And now we return to Still at Large. New York. Wealth. Power. Art. A deadly combination? It was 10 years ago this week that Daniel Worth, the only son of millionaire art dealer Alex Worth, was found stabbed to death here in this New York City loft. The police had a suspect, a woman. But that suspect vanished without a trace. Her name? Natalie Kovacs.
Can I help you? This area is off limits, sir. The gallery's downstairs.
Very impressive, Natalie. Very impressive. Aren't you going to watch the rest? It's pretty good. There's an interview in there where old man Worth offers up a $50,000 reward. And then they do this whole reenactment of Daniel's murder with cameras and actors and stuff. Although I wasn't pleased with the girl they picked to play your role. You're much prettier.
My name is not Natalie, sir. It's Ann Carver. And I'm going to have to ask you to leave, Mr.
Ingle. Charles Ingle. You can call me Charlie.
Yes. I don't know who you think I am, Mr. Ingle. But there's obviously been some sort of a mistake.
Natalie, Natalie, Natalie. Please don't insult my intelligence. You know, you should be happy that it was me that found you and not some two-bit bounty hunter without a heart. The thing about me is that I really don't give a damn about the murder. It was years ago, and I doubt that anyone would even remember Daniel Worth. I mean, outside of his family, of course. But the money, well, the money does interest me. So, being the big-hearted guy that I am, I've decided to make you an offer that you can't refuse. You give me $100,000, and I don't tell the boys in New York where to find you. You know, it looks like you made a real nice life for yourself here in Utah. Good-looking husband, adorable kids, nice house. Be ashamed to lose all of that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Natalie, I do know what I'm talking about. I was at your home early this morning, and I found a pair of wine glasses. These are the old prints, and these are the new prints. And guess what? They haven't changed. Now, I'm gonna be at the Top Motel, just off the Flats, room 6. Don't keep me waiting, Natalie. I'm not a very patient man.
Mr. Engel. Mr. Engel.
Oh, yeah, look, kid, I'm sorry, it isn't her.
You're lying, man. It's her. I want my $5,000.
Wait a minute, take it easy, will you? Relax. You don't see me leading her away in handcuffs, do you? And how do you think I feel about this whole thing? I'm the guy that had to drive all the way down here. I wanted it to be her, too.
Then it must be her twin sister.
Well, you know, it has been a long time. People do look like each other, you know. I'll tell you what, here, look, I'm sorry, really. Here's a C note for your troubles, okay? And listen to me. You just keep watching these shows because one of these days you might get lucky. You know what I'm saying? Hola.
Sure, thanks.
Будем надеяться, что все будет нормально. У тебя жена есть?
So you're coming to Atlantic City with the family, Lev?
No, but thanks anyway. Yes?
Mr. Petrovich, there's a Charles Engel on the line. You asked me to call him.
Yes, yes, put him through. Excuse me. Engel?
Yes, sir. Charles Engel, at your service, sir.
Well?
Well, sir, I'll tell you, it looks good, but I'm just not 100% positive. I'd like to get a set of prints just to make sure, sir. I'd hate to be wrong after all these years. I know how much this means to you, Mr. Petrovich.
I'll be waiting for your call, Engel.
Oh, yes, sir. You bet, sir. Goodbye, sir.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop pursuing this, Lev? Can't you see it's madness?
If it's madness, it's my own madness. And no concern of yours.
She doesn't want to be found, Lev. It's old business. Are you going to let this woman ruin the rest of your life?
You don't understand, do you? You never understood. You know absolutely nothing about me.
Пожалуйста, господин Петрович.
come to take you to dinner, Natalie. Name the place.
Lev, you've got to stop doing this. You know, this is where I work. I need this job, and you're going to get me in trouble.
This is the perfume I gave you.
Stop.
Come with me and you'll never have to work again.
I can't.
You're breaking my heart, Natalie. Why don't you want to see me anymore?
Look, I have to go. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Honey, okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Why?
No reason. I'm just asking.
Natalie, so good to see you. I'm so glad you could stop by. Come on in, make yourself at home.
There's 40,000 in there. It's the best I could do.
Well, now, Natalie, $40,000 isn't enough, is it? I told you $100,000. I thought we had a deal.
Why are you doing this? What could you possibly get out of it?
Another $60,000. And I'm being generous. A lesser man would shake you down for a lot more. You look like you can afford it.
We're not rich, Mr. Engel. We're comfortable, but we're not rich. We have no investments to speak of. All our money is tied up in our house.
I know. It's tough nowadays, very tough. And my heart bleeds for you, it really does. I'll tell you what. Why don't we talk about it? Come on. Come on, sit down. Come on, sit. You know, I'm curious, Natalie. I'm curious how a little nothing sales girl from a fancy New York art gallery commits murder, runs away, and winds up with a place all of her own. It's a real Cinderella story, ain't it? It's for my back. I have a terrible back. It kills me. Hey, can I fix you a drink? They have clean glasses in the toilet, still got the paper wrapped around it.
No, thank you.
You sure? Does it bother you? A woman like you, does it bother you that you murdered that poor boy back in New York?
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Then why did you run?
Because I was scared.
Sure, you were scared. But you know, Natalie, if I were you, I would be more scared now.
What difference does this make now? How is this gonna change anything?
No, Natalie. Crying isn't gonna help you, is it? Justice is blind, honey. Hey, Natalie, I'll see you real soon, huh? We wouldn't want Michael and the kids to find out who you really are now, would we?
Perhaps we could borrow against it then and use the IRA as collateral.
No, you'd be better off liquidating your stock.
I need $60,000.
You'd be about $10,000 short.
Well, how soon could I have it?
Is Friday all right?
No. That's too late. I need it tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, I'll see what I can do, Mrs. Carver.
Pedro, my friend, how are you? Is something wrong?
I think so, yeah. I think there's plenty wrong.
Well, come on in. We'll talk about it. You know, Pedro, you may not believe this, but I've been thinking about you all day.
You're right. I don't believe it. Where you going?
Relax. You and I have got a lot to talk about. It turns out that I was wrong and you were right.
About Mrs. Carver?
That's right, about Mrs. Carver. You were so convinced that I decided to take a closer look, and boy, am I glad I did. Come on, sit down. Pedro, I know that you're angry with me, and I know how this must look to you.
It looks like you're trying to rob me, is how it looks.
I know. But these things are never simple. Mrs. Carver has a family, and I'm trying to do everything I can to make it as painless as possible for her and everyone else involved.
So where's my reward? The guy in the show said $5,000.
Well, yeah, he did say $5,000. But you know, I'd have to be a little crazy to carry that kind of cash around nowadays. But I'll tell you what, if you want that first $1,000, it's yours.
I want it. It'll be like a deposit. I better get the rest of it.
It'll be a deposit, and you're gonna get the rest of it, Pedro. Don't you worry about a thing. You're gonna get the rest of it, all right?
Hey, man.
You shut up, you big dummy, and get on your feet. Get up.
Good time, sugar.
Yeah, wait. Yeah.
Hi, honey.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh.
Now.
What are you waiting for? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere between 8 and 12,000.
Closer to 12,000 would be nice.
It's not up to me. Final decision rests with New York.
New York? You have to send it to New York?
Yes, Mrs. Garver, I do.
No, you don't understand. This is urgent. I need the money by tomorrow.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I can get the necklace to them overnight.
Thank you.
Get out. Slowly. Not a bad place to die, huh?
Man, I'm sorry. I don't want the money.
Will you stop with that already? Do you really think this is about a lousy $5 grand, huh? Keep walking. That's far enough. Turn around.
Please.
Turn around. I've been waiting my whole life for a payday like this. Did you think that I was going to let a goof like you come around and ruin it?
Whoa. Ooh. Oh, I forgot. I invited Paul and Morgan and the Worthies over for dinner tomorrow night.
Damn it, Michael, why do you always do this?
What? I thought you liked them.
It's not that. I do like them. It's just that I would like a little advanced warning from time to time. I'm not as spontaneous as you are.
Oh, Annie. Come on, you know I'll help you prepare.
I'm not in the mood for guests, okay? Why don't you just do it yourself?
What's bothering you?
Nothing is bothering me. Stop interrogating me.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. Martina, come here. What you doing?
Playing with my dream.
You are. Well, do you know how much I love you?
This much?
No. This much. $11,000 is fine. I'll be by around lunch to pick it up. Yes, make the check out to Ann Carver. Thank you.
Annie? What? Something terrible's happened.
Miss, can I help you with something?
I'm looking for Pedro Cruz. I must have the wrong floor.
No, you're all right. Got the right floor. But what do you want with him?
My name's Ann Carver. He works for me at my gallery.
He's in 805.
Is he all right?
Oh, I don't know. Doesn't look good. His wife's in there with him.
May I go in?
Sure.
Thank you.
She look familiar to you?
In your dreams, Mendoza.
Delia?
Mrs. Carver. Look what they did. Look what they did to my man.
I'm so sorry, Delia.
All right, everybody out. Let's go. Code blue, 805. I said everybody out.
805. Code blue, 805.
What do we got?
No pulse.
Hello. Fancy meeting you here.
You stay away from me.
What's wrong? You're upset. Share with Charlie.
Pedro's dead, you animal. Are you happy now?
Pedro. Pedro, you know, I don't think I know anyone named Pedro.
You must think I'm blind.
I really don't understand what you're talking about, Natalie. I just happened to be here to get a prescription refilled for my back. I told you about my back.
What did he ever do to you? Pedro was a good, hard-working boy. What's Delia gonna do without him?
You know, I'm racking my brain here. Pedro. No, I just don't know anyone named Pedro.
I told you I would get the money. I'm doing the best I can.
You're a very pretty woman, Natalie. I wonder if your husband really appreciates you. I do.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Oh, Melinda, what's this? A new guy?
No, actually, they came for you while you were at lunch.
No.
Yes.
Who's it from?
I don't know. I didn't peek.
Yeah, right.
Hey, what's the occasion? You got another gig?
No, not quite.
Who's Natalie Kovacs?
I was hoping you'd know.
No. Thank you for a wonderful life. I'd be tearing that up, partner.
Give me this.
So how's Delia handling it?
Well, they put her on sedatives and she's staying with her sister.
You know, maybe we ought to think about hiring her full time.
Do you think so?
Sure, why not? You certainly have room, and she could certainly use the help.
I sure wish we could have canceled dinner.
I'm sorry. Oh, you know, I almost forgot. Do we know somebody named Natalie Kovacs?
Who?
Natalie Kovacs. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Kovacs?
No, I don't think so. Why?
Don't freak out on me, okay? Okay? Because I don't know this woman either. But she sent me flowers today at the office with this really weird note attached. It said, "Thank you for a wonderful life."
Thank you for a wonderful life.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Michael, we need to.
Showtime, folks. Make the garage bigger. Why can't this tub fit 2 people?
Tell him about,
Oh, this you're not going to believe. So he calls me last night, 10:37 p.m. More coffee? And he asked me if I can install a toilet seat that, whereupon raising the lid, it would play the New World Symphony. I'll get it. I think they make him in Japan. He deserves it. Yeah.
Mr. Carver?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Detective Levish. Detective Bob Levish. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to disturb you. I didn't realize that you were entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, sir, it's actually your wife that I would like to talk to about the death of Pedro Cruz.
At this hour?
Yes, sir. I know it's late, sir, but I'll be as fast as I can.
Okay, but make it fast.
Oh, yes, sir.
Wait here.
Yes, sir, I will, sir. And thank you, sir.
There's an officer, Bob Levish, outside. Said he wants to talk to you.
About what?
Pedro,
Would you excuse me?
What a tragedy. He was, what, 25, Michael?
Oh, not even. Annie and I are trying to figure out what we can do for Delia, but...
Now, don't tell me that you're not happy to see me.
You are unbelievable.
Well, I just stopped by to say hello and to see if Michael liked his flowers. But to tell you the truth, Natalie, I'm crushed. You're having this nice dinner party and you didn't invite me.
What do you want?
I just wanted to see your pretty face. And to remind you not to get any crazy ideas. You're still Natalie Kovacs, remember? And one call from me to the boys in New York, and you can kiss all of this goodbye.
You leave my family out of this.
I'll see you tomorrow with the money.
So I asked her, why do you keep pouring cream on it? And she said, I don't want it to go sour. And I said, but it's not a dairy product. And she said, oh, it's fiscally sound. Oh, here she is.
What did he want? They're just looking for leads, you know. Would you excuse me a minute?
Pardon me, I'll be right back. Annie? Annie?
Oh, honey. Honey, what's wrong?
I don't want to lose you.
What are you talking about? How are you going to lose me?
Do you remember when we first met?
Of course I remember. How could I not remember?
Do you remember that I told you I had a difficult past?
Yes. And do you remember I told you that I didn't care? That what was in the past is the past. Oh, honey, what's bothering you?
I love you, Michael. I love our kids. I love our life. I don't want anything to happen.
Nothing's going to happen. Nothing.
I know you're upset about Pedro. I understand that. But that has nothing to do with us.
Yes, but
I should get back downstairs. Annie, I love you. I will always be here for you.
$10, $20, $30,000, $40,000, and $50,000 even.
Thank you. Now, I was hoping that you could cash this.
I know this is none of my business, Mrs. Carver. But are you in some kind of trouble?
I hate to be rude, Mrs. Galati, but, no, I'm not in any sort of trouble. And yes, you're right. It is none of your business.
My apologies. Thank you.
Natalie, you look especially beautiful today.
There's your $60,000. That and the 40 make the 100.
Should I count this? Or can I trust you? I'm just kidding. You want a drink? Just a little one for the road? Huh? Well, maybe I'll have one. You know, I've been thinking. That first day when I was at your house, and a beautiful house it is, Natalie, your husband is a very, very talented architect. Anyway, that first day, I couldn't help but notice a Van Gogh charcoal etching on your living room wall. Surprises you, doesn't it? How a rube like me would know the difference between a Van Gogh and this masterpiece.
Well, I'm very impressed, Mr. Engel. I see you in a whole different light now.
Well, thank you. Here's the deal. I want you to go home, get that Van Gogh, and bring it to me. I know that it's an original, and I've always wanted to own a Van Gogh. Listen, just between you and I and the lamppost, how much did you give up for it? 30, 40, 50,000?
You're pathetic.
Well, that might be. But you see, the thing with blackmail is, it never ends. It's just the nature of the beast.
You've forgotten one thing.
Oh, really? And what's that?
Pedro.
Oh, yes, Pedro. What did he do? Come back from the dead?
No, he didn't come back from the dead as much as I'd like him to. But it seems to me there are a lot of records out there. Like Pedro's phone call to that schlock TV show to tell them he saw me. A producer at the show calling you to tip you off. Your call to Pedro. Do you get the idea? Or should I spell it out for you?
Just what are you saying?
What I'm saying, Mr. Engel, is that I have some insurance. And I'm telling you to take your $100,000 and get the hell out of my life. And if you try anything, I'm not going to be the only one on trial for murder.
You little bitch. Natalie, I'm impressed.
The man is crazy. He's totally obsessed.
I wish there was something I could do, Natalie. But it's a little bit delicate. Because of his family.
Yeah, I know who they are. I only wish I knew before I started seeing them.
Come on. I'll give you a ride home.
Is he still following us?
Yes. I'll take you to my place. Please, Natalie. You know me better than that.
Sorry, sir. There's no answer in Mr. Ingles' room. Would you like me to take a message?
No, thanks. I'll try again later. Thank you.
Stand back, please. Stand back.
Hey, boss. Bring him out. Shake this guy out and rock and roll out of here, right?
Got it. Oh, nice claws.
I tell you, I'll bet you 10 to 1 this guy's last call is to an escort service.
At least we know we're not looking for a redhead.
Get him out of here. Find anything in the car?
Zip. Nothing. Oh, looks like I spoke too soon.
I think you did. What the hell is this?
I don't know. Looks like Mr. Ingle was your basic bounty hunter.
I'll tell you one thing, boss. It's a long way from home.
Yeah, sure is.
Yes. Case 231. Case 3. And Kovacs. I mean anything to you?
No.
Annie. Honey, I'm worried about you.
It's just a migraine, Michael. It'll pass.
Sure.
I've been thinking about what you said.
About what?
You know, about how I never want to go anywhere.
Yeah?
Well, I was thinking maybe you're right. You know, maybe we should take the kids to Yellowstone for the long weekend. We could leave tomorrow.
You're serious?
Yeah. You know, Nancy can look after the art gallery. It'd be fun.
Fun? It'd be great.
Mhm.
Oh, you got a deal.
What's wrong, Mommy?
Come up here. Come up here. Nothing's wrong that a little kiss can't cure.
They were in Daniel Worth's home. It was late. Words were probably exchanged. Heated words. The beginning of an argument. A lover's quarrel, perhaps.
And not only that, I mean, you never take me out anymore. You know how long it's been since we've been out? I mean, what's your problem? Danny, did you hear what I just said, or do you even care?
Fix me a drink.
You have two hands, you could do it yourself. What? Look, if you don't want to be with me anymore, just say so, okay? Stop that, what are you doing?
Oh, shoot. You're still here.
Then he turned his back, according to the police, and Natalie Kovacs pulled a knife from her purse and moved toward him in a blind rage.
Danny.
Daniel Worth turned at the last possible moment. And she plunged that knife deep into his heart. He died instantly.
I just saw this one. Aired a month ago.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Hey.
For your viewing pleasure. Got a bit of everything here. Unsolved mysteries, America's Most Wanted, still at large.
What a way to make a living, huh?
Why are we watching this garbage? It's a waste of time.
Maybe, but the acting is wonderful.
Hello?
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, honey. What you doing?
Daddy came home early today and he's taking us swimming at the club.
That's great.
And after that, we're going to buy camping boots for me.
What's that noise? Are you a frog again?
No, I'm a kangaroo now. Do you want to talk to Daddy?
Sure, sweetie. Put him on.
Hi. How's the migraine?
Gone. How you doing?
Great. Great. I want to stop off and get these guys some new shoes for the trip.
Cassie said something about swimming.
Yeah, that's right. I'm super dad. I can do 7 things at once.
Well, I'll get us packed and we'll leave as soon as you 3 get home, okay?
Okay. You've got a deal.
Bye.
He's using the name Georgius.
I'll check the airlines.
No, I'm sure he's already on his way. Call Ivan and tell him to notify me the minute Lev uses the credit cards. You and Dmitri get on the first flight for Salt Lake City and call me as soon as you land. Mr. Petrovich, I think this could be a mistake. I didn't ask for your opinion. We're going to finish this once and for all. I should have finished it 10 years ago. Yes, sir. Get out, go on. The both of you, get out.
You look more beautiful than ever, Natalie. Better even than I remember.
How did you find me?
How did I find you? How could I not have found you? I've done nothing but look for you for 10 years. Very nice, Natalie. Very nice.
I'm sorry. I just didn't expect to see you again.
Well, here I am.
Yes.
You could just try to look a little happier. Huh?
It's not that. It's not that at all. It just, I don't know.
Are you going somewhere?
No. My husband and children. They'll be back any minute.
Then maybe we should go.
Yes, we should go. Just let me put a few things together.
Sure. Okay. I haven't stopped thinking of you, Natalie. Not for a day. Not for an hour. You belong to me, Natalie. You belong to me from the start.
I'm ready.
I don't know, Polly. She's just gone. Gone.
There's no note or anything?
No. I have torn the house apart looking for one. It's as if she disappeared. Vanished.
You better call the police.
Okay. I'll call you back.
I had a feeling it was you this time. Charlie called and said he was almost sure that he needed another day or two. But I just knew. In my heart, I knew. But then he told me you were married, had 2 kids. All I could think was, that isn't possible. Not mine, Natalie.
Yes, Mr. Carver.
Now, you'll call me right away.
Yes, sir.
As soon as you hear something.
Right. We'll let you know if anything comes up at all.
And I'll call you if I hear something.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. Mendoza.
Yeah.
You remember Mrs. Carver?
What about her?
She's missing.
What do you mean, miss?
Well, her husband went home about an hour ago to pick her up with the kids. She wasn't there. Her car was, but she was gone.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It makes me wonder whether it's connected.
What?
Pedro, that kid who worked in her gallery.
Oh, man.
What?
Oh, man. It's not Pedro. It's Engel. Engel's the connection.
What the hell are you talking?
I knew I'd seen that chick somewhere before.
Is that show still at large?
They flash an old picture of her on screen at the end of the reenactment. Its files are in here, the ones that we got from Engel's car. Here we go. Here we go. This, my friend, is Natalie Kovacs.
You know something, Mendoza? Once in your life, I think you're right.
Do I get next weekend off?
Not a chance.
Yeah, hello.
Mr. Carver, it's Lieutenant Hopkin. Don't be alarmed, sir. We don't know where your wife is yet, but I think you'd better come down to the station.
Why? Why? What is it? Look, why can't you tell me over the phone?
I think you'll want to hear this in person.
I made a decision, Natalie. I've decided I'm not going to be angry about your husband, the new life, the children. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm not sure.
I'm saying I forgive you, Natalie. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I've never stopped loving you, Natalie. Never.
Thank you, sir.
Let's think of this as a new beginning.
I like that, Natalie. We won't talk about the past. We'll start fresh.
So you're trying to tell me that my wife is wanted for murder? That the woman I love, the woman I have spent every day for the past 9 years with, is a suspected killer?
I'm afraid so, Mr.
No, I'm afraid so, because this just isn't possible.
We think Charlie Engel was trying to shake her down.
Who is Charlie Engel?
He's the bounty hunter who was tracking her. The one who got killed at Top Motel?
The guy I read about in the paper this morning.
Yeah, that's right.
You recognize him?
Oh, my. Oh, my, this is the guy that came to our house the other night.
Your house?
Yeah. He said he had some questions for Annie, you know, about Pedro, the boy who was killed. What, he showed me a badge. I assumed he was a police officer.
So you didn't know anything about any of this?
No, I didn't know
Wife's past
anything
or
about anything.
How about Petrovich? Does that name ring a bell?
No, Petrovich does not ring a bell.
He's a Brooklyn mobster. He's also known as the Russian Godfather.
What does he have to do with my wife?
We were hoping you could tell us, Mr. Carver. You see, there's some phone calls made from the motel to a cellular number in New York. That number belongs to Lev Petrovich.
I'm not following you.
He's the son, the Godfather's son. It appears that Engel was being paid to find your wife.
Why?
We're not sure, but we think it has something to do with the original killing.
What are you saying? This is my wife you're talking about.
I'm sorry, Mr. Carver.
No, I'm sorry. Because this just isn't possible. There has to be some explanation.
What about Charlie Engel?
What about Charlie Engel?
Is there an explanation about him?
Oh, surely you're not suggesting.
We put out an APB on your wife, Mr. Carver. New York is eager to talk to her, and they will in time, but we've got a couple of murders here, too. Charlie Engel, Pedro Cruz. And right now, your wife is our only suspect.
is. It's beautiful.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Liv. I don't want to rush into anything. I hope you understand.
Of course I understand. I'm a patient man, Natalie. I've been waiting 10 years for this day. Another day or two isn't gonna kill me.
No, she doesn't even have one single photograph of herself as a kid.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Yeah, she said her parents weren't sentimental.
Michael, you're letting your imagination get the better of you.
No wonder she never wanted to go anywhere. Especially New York. She was afraid she would run into her past. You know what the worst part is? The worst part is she tried to tell me. She tried to tell me once before we were married, and I said I didn't need to know about the past. And she tried again. A few days ago when you guys came over for dinner. I didn't see it. I didn't understand. I just...
Ago in Park City, a place called Stag Lodge. I want you to finish it.
Yes, sir, Mr. Petrovich. We'll take care of it in the morning.
So, this is the little rich boy who's taking that place, huh?
Lev, why are you here?
The question is, why are you here?
He's a friend of mine. Leave him alone.
Look, this is private property, pal.
This is private property, pal. What are you doing with my girl, rich boy?
Lev, leave him alone.
I warned you. I'm calling the police.
Look what you've done. You're crazy.
You fool, Natalie. My father will take care of this.
Natalie! Come back!
That's them.
They're here. Let's go. Right. Yeah, just put it over there. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. These pancakes look good. Let's eat. Coffee?
All right, thank you.
I'll send it right up. Right. Thank you.
It's her.
Who?
The woman we saw on the trip today. She says she's in cottage 22.
Are you sure?
I swear, she looked dead at me and she said, I need help.
You made her.
Or get help.
Let's finish her.
Better be right about this, Stuart.
I swear it's her.
Natalie, no! Yes!
Freeze!
Mrs. Carver? What was your relationship with
Mrs. Carver, did you kill Charles Engel?
Mrs. Carver, did you know you were dealing with a Russian mob?
Mrs. Carver, does your husband know all along? You know who did.
Mrs. Carver, just a comment, please.
That's it?
That's it.
Mrs. Carver, someone to see you. Open it up.
I wanted to tell you. I swear. But I was scared. I didn't do anything wrong. You've got to believe me. I wanted to go to the police, but Petrovich had half of them on his payroll. I was dead, no matter what I did. So I ran. What choice did I have? Michael, are you listening to me? For years, I wanted to tell you. I wanted to tell you everything. But I didn't have the courage. And so I had to justify it. I kept telling myself over and over, I'm innocent. What does it matter now? It's been so long. I'm a different person. Why let Natalie Kovacs destroy the happiness I found? Please say something, Michael. Please tell me you understand.
Right here, Annie.
Good luck in New York. I think everything will turn out just fine.
I hope so.
Put money on it.
Thank you.
Say, do me a favor. Give me a call when the verdict comes in.
Sure. Thank you.
Take care.
Will the defendant please rise? On the charge of obstruction of justice and of withholding evidence in the 1986 murder of Daniel Worth, guilty. On the charge of second-degree murder and the death of Lev Petrovich Jr., your own son, guilty. And on the charge of the attempted murder of Mrs. Ann Carver, previously known as Natalie Kovacs, guilty. Do you have anything to say for yourself, Mr. Petrovich?
No.
You will be held without bail and returned Monday at 10 for sentencing.
Hi, honey.
Bye, honey.
Good day.
Hey. Mwah. Goodbye, sweetie.
Bye, big guy. I love you.
Hey. Bye.
So, what are you doing?
Oh, you know, the wall up here, tear it down later. And then I'm calling a travel agent.